when she developed over a period of time?
Well, she was originally based on when me and Jamie were at college. At the end of our time at college, originally we shared a room in which we created Amtan, which was our fanzine, and then we moved into a house that was just full of girls, and they were all psychos. They were just, you'd come home and the couch would be on fire, and like something nasty would be in the sink, and someone would be unconscious in the garden, and it was just chaos. But they were all really lovely. But that was really where the personality sort of emerged from. It was just all the girls that we were hanging around with, who were just crazy and really sort of tough as well, and just smashing themselves to pieces in a way that only sort of late teen, early 20s can do. So, yeah.
So she was essentially sort of an amalgam of these different girls that you guys
replaced with. Yeah. Later she became whoever Jamie was with at that point in time. But at that point it was just like we were with all of these people. So
right.
It just they've got the whole crowd sort of went into the mixer.
There we go. So I guess as you were saying, a bit of an evolution there as far as the character goes.
Yeah.
Would you say that she's still evolving? Because I kind of feel when you read different story arcs, that there's a slightly different person there, or maybe at different stages in her life.
Yeah, constantly. I think we're always trying to push against whatever the prevalent thing to push against is. Whatever the current political topic is, or politically incorrect topic is. I think that she's sort of a vehicle to explore those boundaries.
Yeah, I guess you could, address Brexit and have, Tasmania wanting to withdraw from Australia or something. Yeah. There we go, we've got another one.
Have you ever expected female leadership relating to her as they do? Have you expected that as leadership, or?
Have we expected?
Yeah, it's just like it's not a typical female version of a superhero,
no, but I think
I related a lot to her, and have you expected that, or?
Not really. I mean, we just did what we did, and we do what we do, and we try not to. I try not to sort of angle it at any particular audience. If people like it, then that's great. And she's definitely different from your average superhero. Yeah.
So the female response and the way she was adopted as an icon was as much a surprise to you as everyone else?
It really was, yeah, because she was adopted by, what was it, clause 28? I can't remember what the clause was, the sort of anti-gay Thatcherite. She was like put on loads of placards. This was like 6 months into Deadline being released in it would have been 89, I think.
Right.
So suddenly she was in demos and being used as like a gay icon.
Wow. Okay, so that's another thing that you wouldn't have anticipated.
No.
Yeah.
Any favourite insults from the pages or your own Tank Girl flavour? Because there's such colourful insults in the books.
Yeah, I can't remember any of them. Yeah, we just.
There's a lot.
Yeah. It's the same with sound effects. Just every time you do a sound effect, I can't use the same one twice, so they become more and more bizarre.
But they're probably the best sound effects in comics.
Yeah, so like someone punches someone in the face and the sound effect would be brackets or trunk. So and the same
often dirty words.
Yeah, they are.
Somebody's getting shot or something.
Yeah. But that's the same with insults, and never the same insult twice if you can help it. So you have to really kind of hum the depths of your imagination to string rude words together in a different order.
Yeah.
Was it true that the Tank Girl movie killed off Deadline magazine?
It pretty much did. I'm not sure how it would have done sort of financially because Deadline didn't put money into the movie, but what Deadline did was it took Tank Girl out of Deadline and put her in her own magazine, which was published by Manga UK at that point, and also the content was then republished by DC Vertigo. So basically, by doing that, they took the star out of Deadline, and I think that's what killed it.
I went to the Australian film launch of it, but Amy wants turning up and introducing it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh right, so she is it. She will talk about it.
This is like 1995. She turned up, said some nice things about it.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. See, you haven't
I'll give her a
offended
call.
all the Australians by appropriating our culture or anything like that. Now, sorry, question here, yeah?
With regards to the film and the animation that was in the film, how closely did you end up working with the animators? Did you end up having...
We didn't work with the animators at all.
Really?
No. Jamie really didn't like the animation. Sorry.
Do we have any more questions at all? Yeah?
Is there anyone you'd like Tangirl to cross over with?
Well, I have been talking with the publishers about finding ways of crossing over, and I would really love to do a Judge Dredd tango because I think their worlds are very similar. So I think she'd fit, and she's so straight. It's, you know, there is Jamie did an image for I think it was Speakeasy magazine, which was like a comics forum magazine back in the 90s. And he drew a picture of Judge Dredd sort of standing there all butch, and Tangirl's standing behind him. She's got a rubber sucker dart gun, and he's got loads of sucker darts stuck on his head, on his helmet. I mean, yeah. So I could see it. Yeah, she could just take the piss out of him, mercilessly, and he'd take it as well.
To all of you, if you could choose any actress to play her, if there were to be a film, who would you choose?
Well, I think Laurie Petty in Point Break was a better Tank Girl than Laurie Petty in Tank Girl. I've always thought, yeah, that's a better version.
Any actress?
Anyone. Who would you see as her ideally?
Greta Garbo?
I have nothing.
I killed that one dead.
Yeah, it's a hard one, isn't it? Like,
It is. Yeah, I really try not to think about it with current actresses because people keep saying to me, "Oh, so and so should play Tangirl. She's got the right hair." And you know, she already looks like Tangirl. And it's like, you know, these people are actresses. They can shave their hair.
You did like that April Fool's, and you said
Oh,
Miley
yeah.
Cyrus was going to be playing.
People
went like,
well, you should be careful what you joke about, shouldn't you? Really?
yeah, there was a point in time she could have done that, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that when she came out of her Disney phase, she was really trying to sort of beef herself up and look more like hard and kind of crazy. And she herself said on that she wanted to play Tangirl.
Really?
And she shaved her head, and there's some images of her being really Tangirly. So yeah, she was after it.
Yeah.
She was after it at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've always thought it would be a better animated film though, like if they did it
Yeah.
in Jamie's style and it looked like the Gorillaz music videos, but it was written by Alan and maybe Laurie Petty could even do the voice still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Do I have any more questions at all? Yeah.
When Warwick came on board to do your, did you find that people went, oh my god, what is this? Or were you accepted? Because I think your art is fantastic. And I think it really lends itself to Tangirl.
But definitely the first one.
Right. So
Yeah.
if you have any problems, people go, oh, I'm going to get idiots.
No, I was kind of prepared for a bit of a battering, and actually I didn't get it as much as I thought. And
I think you came on the heels of Mick McMahon as well,
Yeah.
who did get back.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, no, I was quite, and because it had been only Jamie, and with Phil and Glyn, and there was a bit of switching around in those days, and then it was then Ashley Wood, and then Rufus for a bit, but then also Jim Mahfood was in before me and Mick with his stuff, and so it was probably ideal time for me to sort of to jump in, because there was some change going on, but it was still quite new. And
so it would have been a bit chewier had you been the comeback.
Yeah, that would have been terrible.
Quite challenging. But the precedent had been set, but we were using slightly different artists.
So that worked, and I think it was a good running around and sort of swapping it around was really good time for Brett to come in, because the 21st century tango, that was great, and for him to keep going, and it's been brilliant that Tango All Stars has got. I've got some bits back in, and Jim Mahfood and Jonathan Edwards and others as well. And so it's, these guys should just, keep on trucking, but to be able to swap it around every now and then and bring in somebody else in the issues is nice to see.
Yeah, it's fun, yeah.
And we've gotten to have a lot of cool movie covers as well.
Yeah.
As we acknowledged before, it's the 30th anniversary of Tank Girl. Do you kind of feel like a bit of a proud parent, seeing that in reality, I think she's as popular as she ever was, if not more popular today, I think.
Yeah, I don't know whether pride is the word, but I definitely feel something. Yeah.
Feel something. And what about you, Warwick and Brett? Do you feel sort of like proud step-parents? It's not exactly your child, but it is now,
I'm just proud to be along for the ride, really, and to get to contribute a little bit to this universe that I grew up loving. So.
Now, before we finish up, did I have any last questions from the group? Yeah.
Aside from Tank Girl, what would you feel like your inspiration for the other side characters like Boga and Subgirl came from?
Boog came about purely because we set it in Australia, and so we said we've got to have kangaroos.
Yeah.
And so Jamie just started drawing a kangaroo with a leather jacket. I mean, there was no stopping him turning whatever it was into something that looked a bit more sort of rock and roll than a run-of-the-mill animal. So that's where Booger came from, but his whole demeanour and this sort of under the thumb, always ballsing things up, always kind of I don't know where that came from. It just sort of emerged because she was so strong, he couldn't be stronger than her, so he had to be a little bit weaker. Yeah. And well, Jet Girl, I'm still working on Jet Girl. I still don't actually know completely who these guys are, because we didn't develop the characters at all when we originally did it. We just did it, and we kind of had a sense of it, but we didn't actually sort of write down a profile for each one, likes and dislikes.
Yeah, we never got. When I got involved, there was never a character sheet. This is what these people are like, and
there's no Tango Bible.
But there was. It just sort of carried across, what they were for drawing, and that. They had personalities, but it'd be a long debate about which personalities have got, to actually vocalise it might be a complicated conversation. But you kind of knew, Jeff Girl was this way, Barney was that way.
Actually, in Tank Girl Gold, we did a page. It was like a zodiac thing, and it had Tank Girl at the top, and then Jet Girl, Sub Girl, and Barney at the bottom. And so I'd written it out, and then it just struck me that Tank Girl was earth, Jet Girl was air, Sub Girl was water, and Barney was fire. So we had 4 elements, and then suddenly all of that sort of the mythology and the descriptions of those kind of people were sort of at my disposal. So yeah, Tango, the sort of grounding one of the group, even though she's quite crazy, and Sub-Girl, like the subconscious, the underwater, suddenly it all sort of made sense. But that was very recently. So.
Well, and the other thing that happened very recently was that last weekend at San Diego Comic-Con, we announced that Tank Girl will be ongoing as a series starting later this year, which, you know, it's a big deal because obviously it's been coming out at various points. It's a huge back catalogue, but it's taken 30 years to actually become an ongoing series. So can you tease us a little bit about what you're thinking of for that? Because this is sort of a real opportunity to start to flesh out those things that we've been talking about.
Totally. Well, I think, you know, the way we've been doing it and the way I've been writing is very much on the hoof, just not recycling the same stories, but they never progress past, you know, like a giant punchline, really, which throughout an entire 4-issue miniseries. So I was thinking that when after the film came out, we always hated the fact that they had to describe why Booger talked, why Tank Girl had the tank, and they just gave everything a backstory. And the backstory then became the entire film. It just took up most of the film, rather than just plunging straight in there and saying kangaroos talk. I mean, you watch a Looney Tunes cartoon, Bugs Bunny talks. You don't sit there for 5 minutes thinking, why is the rabbit talking? you just go with it. So that was one of the things we really disliked about it. And since then, I kind of thought, you can't do that. That was what was bad about the movie. So that's what would be bad if I put that into the comics. But then I thought, well, it was only bad in the movie because they did it quite in a flat way. They didn't put humour into the story arcs. They didn't put humour into the character arcs. But in the comics we do. So it dawned on me that I can do all of the backstories. I can do, why is Booger a talking kangaroo? It's not going to be the same as in the film. It will be a whole different reason, and then maybe there's kangaroos who can only half talk. Maybe there's a whole hierarchy of kangaroos. So suddenly I can bring into this kind of, like I was saying to you, this sort of Dungeons and Dragons kind of character sheets where what people's skills are and all of this kind of stuff. So I can do that with all of the characters, but through story. So I think that finally I'm just going to let myself expand the universe, Tank Girl universe, in a way it's never been done before.
And almost untold origins.
Yeah, completely. Yeah. But it's all just, either we never do it and we just keep going the way we're going, or we're going to put it all out there. Do the prequels.
Yeah. Well, I hope. But I hope you guys are all looking forward to the Tank Girl ongoing series. So in the meantime, Tank Girl All Stars continues. So we've got 2 issues of that out. So
number 2's just come out. Yeah.
Do you have any copies left at all?
I think there's 5 copies left on the store. That's it.
Okay, so there's more of you than that, but I would sort of rush there after this. So thank you everyone for coming along. I hope it doesn't take another 30 years for us to have one of these great discussions about Tank Girl. Back together, hopefully now they've met, this will be a regular thing, ongoing like the series is. So thank you all for coming and for your shared love of Tank Girl. Thank you.